First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
What the fuck is going on here?
Downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown. This quarterback on fire today. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he fires the football to the right side. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That was great. He was super open.
And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Not the way he wanted to kick it.
Hey, that's crazy. He completely lost that.
He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Oh, trust me, I look. He's super fast and everything. I look.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Signs the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Why did he move so
Stopped
slow?
short of the marker after just a short gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Cole. Catch made on the out route. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch.
Everybody
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and
what they call
Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Obvious call that you cannot rough up the quarterback like that. The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
I'm pretty sure you can. That don't make any sense. I'm pretty sure you can. That don't make no sense to not be able to go through it.
Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
I don't understand. That's crazy. I'm not even. Did that work in other flags? That's it. That's not even committing.
Defense is expected to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end
shouldn't
go
work
down
every
for a touchdown.
time. It shouldn't work every time.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now.
Not even committing.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That's it.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Everybody get hurt.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can
That's
open
crazy.
up the playbook for the
That's
play
the
caller.
better stuff.
Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And he'll loft this one deep to the left side.
Oh my God. Why didn't you let me turn around? Why didn't you let me turn around? What was that?
First and goal now.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
So following a quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Second and goal for the offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Back to throw again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive.
I almost thought he was out of there when he broke. I was like, uh-oh. Like, yo, what just happened there?
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. It's a huge game. He's got it outside the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, getting him the ball.
I be forgetting what leads I'm in because certain leads we have it that high and certain leads we don't.
Patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good
It's not that fast. Yeah.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Right. Immediately.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Oh, wow.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
BT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Cole. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Good enough for first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Cole. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. That's the third hit tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The back's got it. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important third down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's Cole. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. And we know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackle.
Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Attempt from 47 yards.
Yes, he did.
From 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Cole. Grab made by the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
You said him with a foul?
Ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
The offensive linemen are just a
rare.
They're always going to
Just ran right by
no
us.
matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break
that
off
was
some
terrible.
big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. Got space. Looking to
it was a delay hit stick again.
They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Can the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the 4th? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic.
I can't be my safety guy either.
Feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game
It seems like it.
This next drive could decide the
That's
final
crazy.
outcome in the football.
Oh, it's a backup.
Extra point. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Cole. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The pass is caught, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover up.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I thought you'd not be in the end zone anyway.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Oh, shit.
The timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Oh, shit. I forgot. I completely forgot. Oh, it was almost overtime. I completely forgot. DTs, man.
This kicker, a chance to put his team on top
That's
in
crazy.
the final minutes of this game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.